Okay, so last time you guys, Corona died. He got sent to the other area in Albion, and along with that, we tried recording a session that just didn't go through because I was too fucking tired at the time. But we're kind of just forcing that in because not much happened. You guys are on a ship now. You found out that through Oberon leaving presents behind, that because they worked on the ship before with the captain, their vine serves as a way for the ship to be able to float. Found that in my old fucking notes, by the way. And I forget shit sometimes, guys. And so, because I was back with the massive mech fight, long ass time ago, in terms of timeline. Anyways, so you guys are sailing on a ship over there. Corona, I'll switch back and forth between the two of you. Corona, you wake up in this circle that is basically the like dilapidated structure of the old schoolhouse that you guys fought the gargoyle in and ass fucked with a eldritch blast. And you wake up on the mountain of rock in the middle of it where you did so, on its corpse. And you wake up.
The fuck is going on? Oh, right. I died. Again. What feels weird? I'll figure it out later.
You are... I found the other one, okay.
Yeah. Sorry, 1 minute.
You're the,
So,
Bard Paladin, correct?
You know. Yes.
yes. Yeah.
Okay. So you wake up, and you're completely naked.
Well, that's normal, I suppose. Not like I'm
You-
used to getting this anyway.
Upon waking up, you feel that your chest is a little bit heavier right now.
Mm-hmm.
You find that you have tits.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
I'm just poking them for the next 5 minutes.
Wonderful.
Sheer and utter confusion.
You have no chat, you have no titties and no ass, but they're there.
Well, that hasn't happened before, so
I think you rolled and you got like a B cup.
yeah. I'm not having it today. I'm gonna get up and try to find my way out of here again.
You have all the same memories that you keep all your memories and stuff. Just your appearance has changed. So you go down the mountain, not the mountain, sorry, the hill of rock, and you get down and remember when you first came in here and told all the students that Slut said if you do not make me a dry martini by the time that I get back, I will kill all of you.
I wonder where that fuckhead is. Well, I have others I gotta find though. Do I see any leftover guards?
Everybody, there's rotting corpses everywhere.
All right. Is the armor still around?
I mean, there's some like dilapidated armor and stuff on some of the old guards that are still there that you could like take off them. But you're like bare naked, so you might want to find some clothing.
Clothing. I'll find something suitable to wear. Yeah, I'll do a perception, I guess. Investigation.
Okay.
Perception. Yeah. That is a 26.
So your memory serves you correctly. And with your perception roll, you can see that this area has been weathered by time, literally time, in the sense that it looks dilapidated, looks old, like no one's really lived here in a long time, and that no one's been here in a long time since your last escapades went through here. You did hit the town with a meteor, so, you know.
Yeah.
Everybody's dead and their corpses are rotting, but strangely enough, your effects of time on this one area has made it so that their decomposition has rapidly sped up. Because elves don't normally, take that long.
Right.
Well, elves would take a pretty long time to decompose because their body's like youthful and such, but
So, my abilities had slowed things down, per se? Or sped things up? Cactus?
sorry. So your effects on time had sped things up.
Okay.
Because what would normally be like a couple, like 20-ish, maybe 20 to 50 years for their decomp rate, you sped it up in a matter of like a year.
Okay. Well, at least I don't have to worry about flesh goo inside any of the clothes. Probably all bone. So, do I find any clothes?
I'm going to server mute Oxoths for a little bit until they come back.
Okay.
Just because I don't want to hear that. So, with that said, what happens is your perception tells you you could probably find some clothes in one of the dorms, or you could probably head up to the Grandmaster's office.
I'm gonna do exactly that. I'm gonna head up to the Grandmaster's old office.
So you head up to the old Grandmaster's office, and you find the liquor cabinet. The liquor cabinet still has it still has some like alcohol in it, strangely, from your last visit there. And there is a suit of armor left over that is still there.
Okay.
It's a cloak. You guys never took a cloak. No, I think you took everything, but there's like a cloak that's like somewhere, like in a corner somewhere, that you find that was like behind a wall that just has come down over time.
Okay.
You can
I mean,
do you want to rifle through his drawers and stuff?
Yeah.
Investigation?
Can use any. Okay. Can I give myself bardic inspiration too?
Sure.
Okay. One d10. Okay, so 13.
Okay. So you rifle through the drawers. You find a few spare diluted potions. You find, a basic arcane focus wand and like a little amulet for arcane focus. Beyond that, you find some old clothes that are a little tattered. They're quite old, but, a little bit of dust brush off and they'll be fine. There is just like a normal garb, like just normal, like, common clothes and stuff. And you also find a magic robe that was sealed behind a door.
Okay. Can I tell anything about the robe?
The robe itself, roll me Arcana first. I'll say that.
Arcana. Okay. That is a 12.
Okay. So, Arcana-wise, you can tell the cloak isn't the most powerful magical item that's here, but it looks more so like it's from a personal collection of sorts. Something he's just keeping around for like a rainy day or something. It doesn't look well worn at all, so you know that it's something that, hasn't been used a lot, but it is here.
Okay. And what can I tell about the cloak? Not the cloak. Yeah, the cloak, sorry.
Well, there's 2 cloaks that you find. You find the first one, and then
So
you
there
find...
was one behind the door?
Yeah, there was one behind a door, and you find it, and upon picking it up, you can see that right behind it is another one, if they were, like, stacked in the same, like, in a cylindrical line.
Okay.
You can
Roll
only...
a second Arcana.
You can.
That is a 29.
Okay. So. The second cloak that you find looks to be a lot more potent of magic. However, in terms of, like, feasibility and usability, it seems to be cursed somewhat. As arcanically incensed from your past life, being through multiple woes, you can just sense that this one's slightly cursed. So, do with that what you will.
I'm already cursed. I'll hang on to it, but I don't think I'll wear it just yet.
You can only take one with you.
Oh, okay. I'll take the one that's not cursed for the moment. Next time I might end up titless.
The reason I say you can only take one is they are both glowing and they're both against each other. Like when you stick them against each other, they glow and try to separate as much as possible.
Oh, interesting.
Almost like polarizing magnets.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll go ahead and take the one that's not cursed.
Okay, let me pause real quick. Unpause. Okay. So, you found the Cloak of the Great Moth. When wearing this cloak, you can summon up simple insects as familiars, and you can control small insects upon finding them. When in this as well, you get one insect as a pet. I'll roll that for you shortly. As a bonus action within battle or out of battle, you can create a burst of air. You can create a burst of air, and you'll be flying 15 feet into the air. You can do so in any direction that you really want, but it has to be up. If you're coming from a fall height, you will slowly fall down, as if you had feather fall. If you're shot at, though, or the wings are damaged on the cloak, you'll fall instantly.
All I can imagine is fucking Hollow Knight. I like
Turn.
this. I can work with this.
You know what I can think of?
Hmm.
You're now this kid. I see
That
you
was
now.
intentional. Insect paladin. Alright.
Well, I was thinking more of an entomancer, but...
That's basically what this kid is.
I mean, you're not wrong.
This kid has done some crazy ass shit with bugs.
Let me
True.
just throw roaches in your face. There you go. I mean, insects as familiars are fun, though. I can see that. Alright. Cloak on. Normal clothes on. Very happy. If I'm going to walk back to everyone, which I think this is gonna have to happen, unless I can find a way to teleport, which is a plus. Is there anything in here that might let me teleport?
It's going to require a high Arcana check.
Okay.
This place was known for creating magical items of sorts, but
Yeah. I'm going to use my second bardic inspiration and then do the Arcana check. Okay. Yeah, I need the bardic inspiration. Yeah, it's a 17.
So you find a potion of fog. And while it isn't teleportation, if there is a storm of some sort, you can move anywhere where the storm touches.
Hmm. 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 Now to find a druid and piss them off. Last thing before I get walking in that general direction, can I find a weapon of some sort?
You'll have to look around, but sure you could.
Okay. Is the Grandmaster's office pretty high up?
Yeah. It's like kind of like overseeing everything.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and if I can find an opening that won't bonk me on the head, I'm going to use the cloak right away and get up higher to see if I can spot anything interesting in terms of a melee weapon.
Okay, so you're gonna hop off like the top and just kind of look around then?
Mm-hmm.
So as you hop off the top and you activate the moth, the great moth cloak, what happens is the wings spread out like giant moth wings as it flutters and you hear shimmering like as you slowly descend.
Okay. You want me to roll perception while I'm up there?
Yes.
Okay. Really? Really? Okay. That's an 11.
So you just find like the
Rolling
normal
dumpster fire.
like rusty swords and stuff from like the old guards. You don't really find anything too useful per se. Like I mean you could use it, it would just be a shittier sword.
Yeah, I'll take a rusty greatsword. That's fine. I'll work with that.
Okay, you go up to one of the paladins and you take the rusty greatsword. Thing about a rusty sword, because it is rusty, it is heavily damaged. This means you're going to be doing a, it only does half damage.
Okay, that's fine with me. Only temporary anyway.
I'm rolling on the table for bugs for your thing, and I'm just trying to find a picture of the damn thing. 'Cause fuck me for picking older edition insects. God damn. Beep beep. Okay. Here is your boy that you've summoned up.
Okie doke.
A giant carbon centipede.
Yo. Mind if I order that with some barbecue sauce?
I'm going to give it scritchies, while also attempting to not be horrified.
So there's the stat sheet for it. Two things to note. I'm gonna write them out quick. I'm gonna pause again for this too. Unpause.
It's a giant centipede.
So, as
I
we're
take very good care of my little bone dragon.
so now that we're unpaused, what I was gonna tell you is that because it is a carbon centipede, I also put it in your AO and stuff. Has two abilities. I also changed it to HP to be in sync with you. So it has 200 HP because it's a higher level creature than it would be normally. It comes with two boons. Fire Shell, where when struck with a metal weapon, the shell will ignite with fire and deal in a 5-foot radius after that 2d6 fire damage. And then if it gets below half HP, it'll start dealing 46 extra fire damage on its melee attacks, like on its attacks and stuff.
You are all the more horrifying than a normal centipede. I hate and love you simultaneously.
So what the centipede looks like is, for everyone that cannot see the picture, it is a giant centipede with a long spiked carapace. It looks almost like an ancient wyvern dragon from Chinese lore, but it has the face of a centipede. And it is colored with an orange-black tone across its back, with yellow little dots that appear like eyes fakely on its sides to scare off predators. It is considered a large creature. It is about 15 feet long when fully out, but it usually keeps most of its body kind of curled up as it scuttles along.
I'm gonna name you Bunger.
Bunger kind of comes over to you, and he just kind of nudges into you and then wraps around you.
No, Bunger, no. This is not permitted. I'm just going to give head pats. Absolutely not. This is not permitted.
I don't know what a centipede would make, so I'm just going to say he makes little scritchel noises with his, clampers.
Oh, yes. Clampers.
You know what I fucking mean. And the creaking of, shell.
Alright. I'm the bug one. Okay.
Time to roll. It's... You got a female one.
Bug Bay. Hooray.
Technically, if you found two of them, you could be a parent. Or a grandfather. Grandmother?
Grand bitch.
Super Kami Dende. So, what are you going to name it? You said Bunger?
Yeah, I'm naming it Bunger.
Bunger. Why Bunger?
Because Bunger.
Oh my god.
Well, Bunger is now just
That
kind
tracks.
of wrapped around you. Just as,
No, I'm not getting attached. You're going to die. We're going.
Curly fries for legs.
Bunger is just very warm. And you're gonna toss it off you.
Yes.
Yet another pet that's gonna be abused.
You're so mean.
Strength save.
Strength save. Alright.
It's quite heavy.
That is a dirty 20.
You pick it up and throw it off you. It looks a little confused as it's knocked into a pillar, and it just kind of looks at you like, "Why'd you do that?"
I'm going to walk back over, and pet it gently and tell it we're going. No more rappies. Not right now.
It crunches and chippers with its, you understand. It crunches and chippers.
Yes.
Upon doing so, it scuttles along the floor next to you.
Good bunger. Nice
In
bunger.
terms of, like, crawling wise, it's like up to your hip.
Okay.
So it's a decently large creature.
Mm-hmm.
In terms of length, it's quite long, but it keeps like its back end kind of wrapped up a bit, almost like a little roll up.
You know other peeps are waiting, so I want to do one last check before you let them do their thing.
Mhm.
Can I make a religion check?
Sure, you never told me your god, so
It's still Illustria.
okay. Oh yeah, you couldn't serve her before because you were male, right?
Exactly. So that was a 26. I just want to look up at the sky now that I've gotten myself sorted and I'm prepared to continue. Why the fuck do I have tits now?
Oh child, I had to convert you to the right gender. Just kidding. When you died, I got to roll the dice upon this world, and upon doing so, you became a female. Or a male, whatever you choose. I do not choose your mortal races, just what you are born with.
Okay, no problem. I see.
Call
This is-
yourself a female, call yourself a male. But you fit my biological criteria.
I'm just gonna give her a giant thumbs up, resisting the urge to switch it to a middle finger, and continue on my way.
You wish to serve me wholeheartedly, don't you?
Yes, I do.
Sacrifices must be made. And through your quest, it is much easier to infiltrate Loth's domain as a woman than it is a man.
I mean, that is true. That is very true, actually. Alright.
Consider it a gift rather than a burden.
Thanks, Mom.
Do not call me that.
Damn.
But it is okay,
You
child.
need the sound.
You silly mortals. So, back on the ship, Corin, how do you feel about gambling? Corin,
Hey.
how do you feel about gambling?
Oh, you know. It's not like there's been an issue with that in the past.
So the captain comes over to you and he's a little tipsy. Aye, my dear Corin, come with me, lad. We're gonna be playing
hey.
ourselves a game.
Oh, okay. Let's go.
He hands you a gun.
Oh. Okay.
This can only be good.
He gets
not
his
again.
rifle. He says, "You see them big fishes over there?"
Sure.
He loads a harpoon with a rope tied to the end of his barrel and a powder charge at the end of it. We're gonna be getting lunch here, you see. But who can get the bigger fish wins some booze.
Okay. Can we also do this while drunk?
I'm already off me fucking ass.
Well, I've already recovered from, the last time you made me drink, so yeah.
No, Alferis, I was not going to play Russian roulette.
Well,
Mentioned
from what
gambling
happened
and then
last...
handed him a gun.
Yeah.
Let's play a game. It's a simple numbers.
Corin welcomes the challenge.
It's a simple numbers game, you see.
Wait, do I still have that taffy cat?
Yes, you do.
His name is Noodle.
My little
Noodle.
dragon is still,
Noodle.
you know, he's still hungry.
So
You're not getting Noodle.
he says to you, "You shall go first, my lad. I need
You.
I need you to roll me a nature check, and then roll to hit."
You said a what?
Nature check.
You said a nature?
Yep.
All right. I got a 5.
You just shoot and you hit a trout.
Hell yeah, brother. This is what I got.
Tiny little trout.
Yep. You'll definitely not catch anything bigger than this. That's for sure.
He got a 5 as well. He shot and he got a trout as well.
Yep. Saw that coming.
Well, my friend, let's do another one. See which of us can get it. We have to keep going till one of us gets a bigger fish.
All right. Sounds good to me there, sir.
Nature check, Corin.
This one was a 15.
Okay, you shoot in, and as you pull out a swordfish.
Oh.
Hell yeah, I'm gonna wield this later.
He shoots in and he gets a 13 as he pulls out a manta ray. Like one of the little small ones, you know what I mean?
Hell yeah. I win.
It seems you won, lad. Here's your bows. I'll be
yes.
taking the fish below deck to get under smoker. I don't know why I turned Jamaican all of a sudden.
Corin's gonna bite the head of the swordfish.
Well, he's taking the swordfish with him.
Well, he's gonna bite it before he does.
You bite the head.
Why?
Roll me athletics.
Get some bones stuck in his
21.
You bite into the head and you rip it off. You now have a swordfish head.
Yep.
Oh.
All right, Captain. That's all I needed. Thank you. He gives it back to the captain.
Finding. He goes below deck to like prepare the fish and stuff. The bottle he gave you is called Vecna's Taint. It's a whiskey.
Hey, we're gonna drink that right now.
Okay, roll me a survival check.
I got an 18.
Okay. And you pass the check.
Hell
One
yeah.
minute.
I don't know what would have happened if you failed.
Drunk.
I gotta pause again. Okay, unpaused. Now, a lot of pausing. I'm sorry, guys. So now that we're unpaused, in Corin's weapons, I put that you have... Now, we did do a DM change to the Touch of Death, where you can't use it on bosses. Well, it doesn't fully work on bosses. Instead, it only deals 100 damage to bosses. That's just to make it for story purposes, but... In terms of the boons you gained from the drink from surviving it, you've gotten two boons to your... You got a new ability and a boon to your Touch of Death. So you have Trade Life. When killing a creature with Touch of Death, you can give half of the HP of the target with half their HP... Half of the target's HP from the target's health and give it to another or heal yourself for 2d12 HP. Also, you've gained a new ability called Grave's Hand. By trading 1/4 of your max HP in damage to yourself, you can bestow a rot curse on somebody. The rot curse, they will take 2d10 damage as it slowly spreads across their body, turning them into an undead/zombie. If they fully turn, you control them, and the target can spread that rot virus/curse to another person by biting them. It's a zombie plague.
Cool.
After drinking this, you feel a bit more warm inside, and you feel empowered through the flow of death. Slowly but surely turning into a reaper. As you move throughout this, as he goes downstairs and he's smoked all the fish, he comes back up, and over the course of many hours you are eating smoked fish that he has prepared for you all. By the time you finish, you have docked in the port of Albion. By the time they have finished, I will say, Aona, are you going to be staying in the city/port, or are you going to be leaving the city?
I'm still probably in the city for the moment, but probably towards like the edge and outskirts.
As you get towards the outskirts of the far gate on the north side, you see that there is a new ship that is pulled in to the port that looks very familiar. Being pulled by 2 giant crabs.
Oh no.
You killed one of them, by the way. There used to be 3.
They found me. Kind of drawn between running in the opposite direction and running to the left.
As you guys pull into the docks, you see that Albion has been completely changed. It went from a city that was once bustling with townsfolk and busymen to the back streets of St. Louis or Detroit. Or the back streets of New Hampshire.
Where?
It
This don't look good.
looks like a shithole and a thieves' town.
Yeah, this place. Oh well, they owe me their fucking lives. Fucking idiots.
Well, I think that's been paid already.
Are you going to dismount?
Yeah, we'll leave the ship. At
As
least I
you
will.
as
Yeah.
you leave the ship, Corin, there's a guy that kind of stops you and says, "Where you going there, bud?"
Who the fuck are you?
My name
I'm gonna
doesn't
walk past and
matter.
ignore him.
He stops you by kind of slicing into your leg with his sword.
Hey, get your goddamn thing off me.
Whoa, slow down there, buddy. You gotta pay the toll around here. You can't just park your ship anywhere you want.
I'm gonna try out my new version of the Grave's Hand.
Okay. So
Just go
what's
straight to trying to kill a man.
what's
Oh,
1/4
I'm just
of
sure
your
this guy
max
will just
HP?
die.
Yeah.
Huh?
What's 1/4 of your max HP?
How do I calculate 1/4 of 190?
Divided by 4.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. I have a calculator on my phone.
It is
47 and a half, so we'll round up
40
or down.
46.
Okay.
You take 46 damage, and upon doing so, you hurt yourself as the blood goes through your veins and out of your arm into your hand, where your hand instantly has a cloud of death go across it with a green tint to it as all your fingers roll back with the flesh peeling from it like a banana as it reveals a skeletal hand that goes across his shoulder. As you
Banana.
do so, your hand almost bites into him as you pinch, like you're stabbing like your claws into him almost. Meaty claws. And you spread to him the curse of rot. Instantly, from his shoulder moving down throughout his body slowly, you can see falling to pieces almost like old dried out clay pots. It's slowly chipping away and turning to dust. His flesh, as it's instantly rotting and decomposing on the spot, the man screams out in pain. Oh my god, man, oh my,
That's what you get for extorting
fuck,
people, you
fuck,
fucking dickhead.
fuck, no,
Yeah.
why?
Oh, yeah.
Why,
Make sure
man?
you pray to me,
What
your
the
new
fuck?
god.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
And he jumps in the water and he starts to scream even louder because now the salt water's in the wound.
Get out of the water, you idiot. That's not gonna help. Everybody point and laugh at this idiot.
The rot curse spreads up to his neck as he starts to rot from the neck. He starts to profusely bleed out into the water.
Oh god.
This is awesome.
Oh god.
This is what you don't extort people.
How do I fix this? How do I fix it?
Don't help him.
As he starts profusely bleeding from the neck all the way up, his the insides, like his throat and all of his veins start coming out as it's rotted up to like his jawline and face.
Well, would greater restoration work?
Hey, mind your fucking business, Ox.
And he died.
Oh no.
And he's slowly sinking to
Hell
the
yeah.
bottom of the ocean.
Oh, no zombie? Damn.
No, you get a zombie. It's just the zombie can't swim.
Oh, they just sink. God damn it.
I mean, he could
Dumbass.
climb his way out, but it's like super slow because they don't have a lot of strength. So he's just sinking to the bottom of the ocean.
Well, you win some, you lose some. Fucking asshole. Anyways, let's go.
Weren't phased
I
at
will
all
not-
by the damage.
Huh?
Wasn't phased by the damage at all.
Me or who?
The-
Me or who?
You. That you
I
took.
don't give a fuck.
Oh my word.
So, Oxalus, you just saw a guy bleed out in front of you quite quickly and die from a rot curse. How do you feel as a
What a cur-
cleric?
I mean, aren't I a cleric to the goddess of loss, so...
Yeah,
But that wasn't really, like, lost through you.
I mean, true. I wanted to help, but it was a little too late in the draw on that.
Besides, like,
Yeah.
loss, not in the sense of, like, he lost something. It has to be, like, something... Like, sure, he lost his life, but that's just, like, a physical pain for his shitty deeds. It's more of... Manipulation of pain would be a better antiquation for your god. How much can I make this person suffer? Because if they're dead, I can't make them suffer anymore.
Yeah.
It's fun when they're agonizing over it, and if it's like a slow... like, if you were, like, to do damage... Like, if Corin did damage and then, like, busted someone's kneecaps, and then you re-healed the kneecap and he busted it again,
Yeah.
then she'd be pleased, because
Yeah.
slowly dying.
Mm-hmm.
But, as you all get off the boat, you see a strange... You see a strange hooded woman approaching the north, which is going through the north gate, and with them is a large centipede creature. Seems very out of
Fuck
the
out of my
norm.
way.
They're not in your way. They're at the north
They're
gate.
just
You're
coming
walking
yeah.
up. You're walking up, and you're at the North District area. But down the road from you, up like at the gate, is that woman.
Mm.
Do I have to walk past the woman?
Not if I mean if you want to exit the city, yeah.
Oh. Oh, you know where I want to go?
Where?
You call me a
I
hoe.
want. I want. I want to. I want to go to the tavern where we met that guy whose name I can't remember, whose hand was hanging out with me for a while.
What?
The
You talking to us
mind
like we know what you're
the
talking about?
the mind flare bar.
Yeah.
You head over to where the
wanna-
mind flare bar
wanna
would
go
be,
there.
but there's no one inside.
Huh.
It looks
Isn't this
old
spooky?
and dilapidated, as if there were people in here, and you can see the blood stains from when the battle happened here.
I want to go into like the kitchen area and see if that body is still there.
Nope, it's gone.
Fuck. Go up
You
into
do-
the office.
You do find a note.
Huh. I'd like to read the note, please.
The note states, I don't know how I survived. I don't know what happened. 1 minute, I'm being brutally murdered by a person I tried to trick into helping us with a revolution. In the next moment, I have my guts spilling all over the floor, and I'm dying out slowly. But now here I am alive. I'm alive, but I'm still feeling the pain of dying, but I'm still living. This doesn't make any sense. I have the pain where the gut slash still landed. I have the pain on my shoulder where he broke it. But my arm is fixed, and I have a scar across my stomach. But it still feels like I'm bleeding out. Is it internal bleeding? I had my friends check me out, but there's nothing wrong with me. I even got cured by magic, and I'm still fine. What is this pain that I keep feeling? Why does it keep sticking around? I went with my brother the other day to go look outside. Everything's changed. This is no longer the city I remember. Even the kingdom is different too. It's not even there. The entrance to the temple is there, but the city's nowhere to be seen. It's as if it never existed at all. If none of us ever existed. I don't understand any of this. Then you find another note under that. And what it talks about is that the note basically has like different days, and it turns into ramblings as he remembers everything that happened beforehand and after he died, and then coming back, but then it's almost like being from a separate timeline and getting shoved into another one, but then having all of your new life's timeline memories get shoved into your brain as well. Just don't really know who you are. It's implied that they left to go find somewhere better to live in Quipper.
Man, this guy was emo as hell. God damn.
Oh, so he would be a good friend of yours.
Be a what of mine?
A good friend of yours.
Why?
I don't know. You have the same energy.
The hell are you talking about?
You see it, don't you, Ox?
Yeah, I could see it.
I'll
There
kill
you go.
both of you.
You could
can
try.
Aona, what do you want to do is you basically see Corin a little bit away from you, take a right turn, go into the market district, and then enter the Mind Flare Tavern.
Do I fully remember Coin?
No, I told you beforehand that,
I have my memories, right?
yeah, I told you you have all your memories, because that's how you'd remember the schoolhouse.
Right. Is everything clear though? Everything's fine?
I will say this, you remember all of your friends, who they are, clearly. You know all that. The events that happened with your friends, you're a little fuzzy on. that didn't like directly involve you per se. A lot of towards the end of it, you don't really remember, but you remember most of the early stuff.
Okay. I'm gonna go
Specific
ahead and
events might still, if you want to remember something specific, history check. But generally speaking, like you went to the desert, you did something with a military. That's about it.
Okay, no problem. I'm gonna go ahead and walk back towards the tavern. Gonna go ahead. Can I hear them talking inside, or can I hear
You just
Corin
heard
reading?
you just heard Corin say, "Ha, that's sure, ha, he sure is a fucking emo."
Yeah.
Like
I'm gonna
blah blah
shove the
blah.
door
I'll
open.
kill you. In unison, you can try.
Yeah, both of us say at the same time, you can try.
I'm going to shove the door wide open, like just kick it down.
Okay.
And how the fuck did I die?
Look, if you're here to extort me, you don't want to end up like the last guy.
Corin, in front of you, you see a
Well, you see, there is a cycle.
Yeah, you extort me, I touch you, you die. That's
No,
what
you-
happens.
In-
Don't test me.
in
No,
front of you.
fucking bitch. How
you-
did I die?
You all see a dark elf woman with a pet giant carbon centipede that's walking with them.
You'll kill that thing with fire.
You don't really know.
Oh,
You don't really recognize this person at all, but they're talking like they know you.
Who the fuck are you?
oh, they have dinner.
Who the fuck are you?
Who the fuck are you?
Alpharis, the centipede, looks at you with a concerned look and begins to back away slowly.
All right, Birdman,
Hmm.
enjoy
Is-
your snack.
Is Noodle with me?
Yes.
How does
Thunder
Noodle
is personally
react?
Burger, but if you touch the centipede, I will pluck you.
Noodle is like, I'm assuming you're carrying Noodle with you.
I imagine he's like wrapped around my neck like a feather boa.
Yeah, like you're holding his like backside, and he's walked around your neck 3 times like a scarf, and he's just kind of like sitting there,
Yeah.
chilling out.
Yeah, but I have a scarf cat. Hell yeah.
Emergency food number 1.
Don't you dare.
I know the reference. Don't hurt my friends in my emergency food.
Don't you dare heart Noodle.
Don't hurt my
Turn you.
son, my friends, or my emergency food. No, it's my emergency food, my friend, and my son. In that order.
Are you not a big mouth Azamar named Corin?
Who the fuck is asking? Maybe I am. What's it to you?
A very dead dark elf.
You're not dead. You're standing here talking to me as if you know me. You keep doing this, I'm gonna fucking kill you.
Hold on, Corin. You don't know. Maybe they identify as dead.
I'll kill you, Birdman. I am in no mood for the shenanigans today.
I identify as an attack helicopter.
Can I make some kind of check to see who this woman is?
Also, why do you have a gigantic bird thing? Bird.
Bird.
Bird! God!
Cacao.
Oh, fairies are just confused.
You're the one with the bird.
Corin confused himself.
I am a bird.
And he starts questioning everything. And then he looks at his hands. He's like, how do you turn into a bird?
I'm going to
Take
go ahead
1
and
point of
stand up.
psychic damage
Why?
for that stupid old joke.
Why are you so angry?
I'm
Who
going-
hurt you?
Oh, Ferris.
Because I'm sick of that fucking joke. You did it. You fucking burned it into the ground so early on in the campaign.
Uh,
What do you mean?
but,
You and Oberon.
How do you turn into a bird?
Take another point of
Oh,
psychic
my
damage.
I refuse. I decline. Fucker.
but how What kind of check can I make to like try to figure out who this woman is?
Mm,
Hmm?
Hmm.
history and insight.
Okay, one of those I'm good at.
Both.
24 on insight. 8 on history.
Okay. So, what on insight?
24.
Your insight tells you that, you know, they're talking like they may know you, and like your friends. You heard something about Corn saying like reincarnation before, and your friend was a dark elf that died. History-wise, you don't really remember. Like you remember there's a dark elf in the party, but you don't really remember anyone talking about reincarnation besides Corin vaguely mentioning it in one of his drunk ramblings.
I have a problem.
Why
So
does
yeah.
that feel familiar?
So, under
Yeah,
these
us-
circumstances, you can maybe put it together that it's Corona, but you're like heavily speculating it. Like, does that shit even exist in this world? Can you
Yeah.
reincarnate back into a living body? What the fuck?
Yeah, especially as a cleric, it's like, wait a minute, that doesn't make sense.
What is my religion?
Yeah.
Fear?
Basically, like, I've resurrected so
Virus?
many bodies. How does that work?
I'm going to look at Corin and Oxalis and then look at Alf. And then back at them. You replaced me with Big Bird from Sesame Street.
What the hell is a Sesame Street?
Bird. Big
Yes?
bird?
Me? Yes.
I don't know.
Yes.
Oh,
Turkey.
Alferis is a big bird.
Kakara.
Corin is still trying to recover from his own confusion. He's having a moment right now.
He's always been around.
You're always having a moment.
Your Draco dragon bites your finger.
Hey, Draco, what the fuck?
He
That's him
nibbles.
on the head, anyways.
He nibbles on your hand and squeaks at you.
What? He pets his head.
He
Kinda.
coos.
You know, like kisses the top of his head. Oh, good boy.
Aww.
Anyways, don't let my little friend here distract me. Woman, who are you?
You really don't recognize me, huh? Fuck you, fuckhead.
I have literally never seen you a day in my life.
I spent the last year with you.
No, you didn't. My friend did. 2 friends did. What the fuck? One
Yeah.
left with the dog, and the other died. Now I'm sad. Thanks for bringing that up, asshole.
And how would I know that?
I don't know. Maybe you're just fucking like a silver-tongued she-devil or some shit. I don't know.
I'm gonna bonk him on the head with my greatsword.
Roll to hit.
That is a 22.
Does that hit you, Corin?
Yes.
Roll
You
damage.
get bonked. 13 cut in half, so that's a 6.
You
I
get
also
hit with the
have uncanny
blunt.
dodge.
You get hit with the blunt end of the sword, and you take 3 damage.
You're pissing me off. You
You're
have 10
pissing me
seconds
off.
to explain things now before I
Corona,
get
you-
very violent. Oh. No, you're not.
I'm gonna smack him next.
If you fucking hit me again, I will unleash violence upon you.
I'll have the
This
centaur.
interaction will not end well.
Yeah, You you don't want to be the last guy. That guy was in agonizing pain. Be happy you're not extorting me. That's all I'm gonna say.
Why would I extort you? Who's dumb enough to extort you?
Apparently some idiot at the docks thought it was like, oh, you need to pay money to park your ship here. Sure fucking showed him.
Did you fucking
Mother-
know?
Oh, I fucking touched him and he fucking like melted. It was great. I think
Yeah,
the
he
horse
died.
got I think the horse got really upset about that, but you know, whatever.
I smack him upside the head for calling me a horse.
I'm proud of you.
I don't deserve that.
Don't call me a horse, and I won't smack you.
You're half horse.
No, I'm not.
What?
What?
Horn looks at Oxalis very confused.
I made it look like a horse, but I'm a fey creature.
What do you mean horses don't exist in this world? What do you mean? What's
I'm
what's a
fey.
horse? You're an idiot.
Just the ultimate gaslighting him.
Corn turns back to the mysterious figure in front of him.
I'm not a mysterious figure.
He says that out.
Okay, schizo.
Alright, crazy. Don't know why you said that, but you are pretty mysterious. I don't know who you are. If you're my dead friend, then you know, give me some like war stories. What's some shit that we've done that only you and I would know?
Came back to life a couple of times, one time of which you dragged my ass out of limbo.
Oh. Okay. Alright. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. I know who you are now. Yeah, that did happen. That hurt, by the way.
Good.
Alright, now you're just being mean for no reason.
I'm hurting. You didn't even recognize me. You little
Why
bitch.
would I? You're a woman now. Also, you have a fucking thing with you. By the way, kill it with fire, please. Thank you.
It
His name is
chirps.
Bunger. Bunger is good. It's not
Bunger?
her.
It's not a he, it's a she.
Kill it with fire.
No, do not kill Bunger.
Can we barbecue it?
I mean, you're familiar, aren't you, Bunger?
No. It's not. You can summon familiars, however, this is a pet that you summoned.
Okay. So no, we cannot kill Bunger.
Alright, well, it's
Bunger
getting
doesn't-
labeled as emergency food number 2.
Bunger kind of like scuttles in and crawls over to Oxalis. It begins to nom on your hoof.
Oh, hell no. I kind of like shake my hoof.
Behave.
Stomps to death.
I'm not gonna stomp him, I'm just gonna shake my hoof so he's not chewing on it.
I brought you into this world. I can take you out of it.
He then begins to wrap around you, Oxalis.
Oh god.
Not like Python, just kind of like wraps around you and just hangs out.
You are acquiring many living accessories.
It crackles its little pinchers and body and like crickets at you.
So is it like wrapped around my waist like a belt?
It went around. Okay, so you know like the like chest / stomach area. It just wrapped around over and over again until it's kind of like just laying on you,
Jesus.
like a bug saddle.
Corn
Well,
pets
no.
Draco on the head. You're a good boy.
Aeona's just glaring, like face to face at Oxalis. You're stealing my friend.
I didn't do anything.
It unravels a little bit and goes over to like kind of like chirp over near Corin.
No.
It looks at you and tilts its head and begins to
No.
like
No, 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 no. He's gonna step away from it.
It moves a little bit closer and kind of like
He's gonna keep stepping away. He's
It's
just gonna
just-
circle the room and point at it.
it just kind of follows you around and like tries to nibble a little bit on your armor, but not bite you. Just like a little clink clink.
Nope, nope.
Clink,
You
clink,
back up, motherfucker.
The more you run away, the more it thinks it's playing.
Make it stop.
begins to move like back and forth like a dog would like when you play with it.
Throw Corona. Make it stop.
It scuttles
My
up
name
to
is
you and
Leon.
tries to wrap around your leg.
Wait, my leg or his leg?
His leg.
No, no, no. I'm still moving.
Roll me an acrobatics check.
14. Wait. Hold on.
It got a 17.
Hold on 1 second.
Don't tell me you're gonna touch a death this thing.
Nope. I have reliable talent.
I'm going to bardic inspiration.
So that's
and
like
it's
an.
thunder.
So that's like an 11.
That doesn't help you.
It's 10 to 11. So 21.
Oh, that does help you. You just dodge as it like you duck and weave, and it just gets fed up and just kind of crawls back over, and it wraps around you, Iona.
Please keep your friend in check. Thank you.
Iona, you feel warm as it's giving off heat.
Do not melt me. You are my son. Behave.
Wait, what did you say to it? Do not what?
Do not melt me.
Oh. It just noms on your shoulder. Nom 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 nom.
I'm not food either.
Corin looks at Alferis. We need to get you a pet. I feel like you're left out.
Nah.
All right, Skeletor.
He-Man!
I was followed with a shrug.
He, so what happens is, Bunger unravels and just kind of like noms on Alferis's foot.
That probably hurts
He picks
a
him
little
up.
bit.
Yeah, he's gonna. That definitely hurts. He's gonna attempt to pick him up.
Okay, roll me strength save.
Can I roll athletics?
Yeah, you could.
Boom.
What's your athletics?
It's plus 11.
Well, what would you get?
Oh, 26.
So you pick it up, and you just pick up the front end of it. It just kind of squeaks and goes, "Ah," and then just squeaks a little bit, and like clatters its little pinchers at you for noise.
Besides my like comments constantly during this whole thing towards this pet, how cute is the pet?
It's pretty dang cute.
Did you look
I
at the
think.
picture of it?
Yeah, the little golden
Yeah, I
little
did. I
thing.
realized I instantly was like, that's food right there.
In terms of like cuteness factor, it's kind of cute. It's also still a bug, but it's kind of cute.
It's like
Ah.
bug drake thing.
It's cute if you think bugs are cute.
It's cute if you think dragons
Depends
are
on-
cute.
It depends on the bug.
It's like half centipede, half
Cute,
dragon.
adorable. Yeah,
Corin
we'll-
does not like bugs.
We'll do like some talon scritches.
It begins to like kind of like squirm around a bit in happiness. As it just kind of like rubs its horns on you.
Very adorable. Maybe I do need one of these pets.
We'll get right on that for you, bud.
So what kind of bird is he?
Um,
Hold
one that flies.
A kite. It was a something kite.
Got the exact wording right here. A white-tailed kite.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look around the tavern Can I find a string?
Sure. Find some rope.
I'm going to go ahead and tie it to Alferris's ankle.
Okay.
Can I roll to not let that happen?
Uh.
Or are you
Aeon-
tying the bug to me?
I mean, I could tie the bug to you. Could tie the bug to you. I think I will tie the bug to you.
Okay, then I'll very strong. Won't stop that.
Bunger now has a kite attached to a string.
So you tie around Bunger's neck / kind of like horns and neck the rope, and you just kind of tie the other end of it around Alferris's wrists.
The bird is your uncle. Your uncle will not eat you.
And kind of like looks at the rope and like looks at you like, why?
Oh shit.
You now are walking a carbon centipede.
He has a leash.
Wow.
Wow.
Didn't think my god would take me here, but here I am.
Well, this has been exciting and all, but
Yes.
Corin turns and looks at Aeona.
Yes, that would be me.
Okay, I thought I wasn't. I wanted to make sure I was saying the name right. So why? I know you died, and then I know you reincarnate, but why are you a woman?
This is a new one for me.
Oh, how old are you?
Old
Alright, you don't ask a woman her age.
Shut up,
Yeah.
Birdman.
He's got a point.
I
Same
don't
age.
care.
Same age Corona was when he died.
All right,
The answer is old enough.
good answer. All right,
Good
cool.
answer. Good answer.
Oh no.
We got to get you a teacher. God damn. I'm not prepared for this. Anyways, so yeah, welcome back, Corona, guys. This is Corona. Say hello.
Hello.
Hola, Mr. Turkey.
But sir, I am a kite, not a turkey.
Alferris, can you give me a gobble for shits and giggles? Sounded like a Yoshi, not a gobble. What the fuck?
Fucking my.
You should have just went gobble gobble.
Gobble.
You did
Gobble,
gobble
gobble.
Yoshi. Fuck yes. That's the greatest shit I've ever seen in my life.
Oh lord. Okay.
That'll be my. Yoshi will be my next character. Don't worry.
Hell yeah.
Another Dragonborn. Oh yeah. Aren't you already a Yoshi in the other campaign, a green Dragonborn?
We're getting there. We're getting there. Started off a tiefling, ending as a dragonborn.
Yes, Goku, I'm a fucking Yoshi. So, what do you all want to do now?
So did
That
you
is.
come back just to get me from here?
Yeah, I had a feeling you were here, but I wasn't sure. But glad you found us before we found you, because that would have taken a while.
Aw, you do love me.
Shut up, nerd. No man left behind. Or woman. Woman. Woman.
Well,
Corin looks at his
Oh.
hands again. He's confused.
Going through so many existential crises.
By the way,
It's
Corin,
been a
roll me a
weird day.
dex save.
What'd you say?
17.
You pass. As out of the corner of your eye, you see a glint of metal as an arrow shoots from you from a heavy crossbow from a little hole up top in the roof. You manage to sidestep and dodge it.
I am the coolest motherfucker around.
An
Anyways,
arrow? Where did that come from?
Ka-chunk.
hey, asshole shooting at me, can you, I don't know, not do that, please? I'll kill you otherwise.
You hear another click, and then another ka-chunk as it fires again. Roll me another deck save.
This one's a 13.
You get a hit.
Can I reach the ceiling?
No.
I'm 10 feet tall. How tall is the ceiling?
Ceiling is like a normal lodge. It's quite 20 feet.
Do I have anything? Oh, I have a crossbow.
You take 7 damage, and you're inflicted with poison.
Can I try shooting a crossbow through the same spot that they shot it through?
Roll me perception to see if you can see where that is, because only Corin that saw this.
20.
You pinpoint the location quite quickly. Roll me your heavy crossbow shot.
It's a light one.
Your light crossbow shot. So, Corin, you're poisoned and you took that damage. Are you resistant to poison?
27.
Nope, just resistant to necrotic and radiant.
Okay, so you have -1 on all checks and saves.
God damn it.
27 to hit.
You hit.
16 damage.
So, as you shoot an arrow, you hear a ka-chunk, as you hear then a slump as it falls down, and then you just see blood pooling from the hole onto the floor.
Corn's gonna go up there.
You then hear stomping as other people are running away off the roof.
I'm gonna run outside to see if they're about to jump out the building or onto the roof or something.
Well, they're on the roof already. As you run outside, you see that they are running across rooftops, from rooftop to rooftop on planks connecting to the different roofs, and they're running away towards the market district.
Fucking cowards.
Is there only one pathway that they're running along?
They split up. There's 2 of them, they split up, and there's multiple pathways.
I would like to acrobatics my way up to the rooftops.
I would say we should, but we only have 7 minutes left to the end of session.
Well, I'll roll anyways, and then you do it from there. I got a 30, by the way.
You backflip up, ignoring gravity. You just jump, backflip, and like a Mario super jump, fucking roll for 5 seconds in the air, and then land pristinely on top of the roof.
I am the coolest fucking guy ever.
I guess I'll run after them, whoever Corn goes after from the ground.
Okay.
Because there is no way I'm going on the
Oh, Ferris, do you want to do anything?
Is are the people running still in view?
Kinda. They're running across the rooftop, so they're ducking in cover behind different rooftops and buildings.
Okay, so you're saying it'd be difficult if I tossed a javelin.
Yes.
I get you.
You could toss one, but I'm not guaranteeing you're not going to hit that person. You might hit someone else, but...
Corn included.
That's fine. That's fine as long as I hit that whoever that dude is.
Just hits Corn. Oh, my thigh!
all my homies hate Corn.
But with that, though...
Corn is running across the roofs, Alferis will stay lined up with him.
So you're going to fly up to him?
No, on the floor. He's not going up.
Are you just going to What do you do with the centipede? You gonna like run with it, or
I imagine.
I forgot
Alferis-
it was tied to
Yeah,
one.
I forgot. I'm gonna say Alferis forgot Centipede was on him. So is spreading with Caterpillar?
I mean, he can probably climb up walls, so.
the centipede can climb up walls and it has vertical climbing speeds, and it can run. It has a 30-foot movement speed.
That's
God damn.
bad, actually. Okay.
Well, I
It
can
has
move.
specifically. Let me check here real quick. It has a 30-foot speed and a 30-foot climbing speed. The cool thing about the centipede, though, the giant centipede at least, is that when it dashes, it gets a boost almost, where it can. The nice thing about like the giant centipedes, and especially the carbon one, because of its fire abilities, it has higher plating on it. Long and short of it is that it can, when it dashes, it gets more speed when it dashes. So instead of just being 60 feet, it is instead 90 feet when it dashes.
Okay. That's.
Okay, so now saying all that, does Alferis basically wearing it? Does it become like a symbiotic armor?
I mean, no.
Damn it!
Darn.
It's just like you're carrying a 10-foot rope with you that's tied to your wrist and tied to his horns and tied to her horns and like chest area.
Yeah.
You're babysitting someone else's pet.
Yeah. And I have I got 70 feet of
I mean,
movement now. I could probably
you
run
could
in front of
fly.
these
You could fly, but you'd be carrying this thing with you unless you wanted to like cut the rope and drop it.
Thing's just gonna fucking flap in the wind.
That'd be funny.
I'll stay ground level and just run alongside Corin.
Okay. Well, Corin's up top on the roofs.
I mean, I guess someone could try to hop a ride on Ox if they can catch him.
So you're running on the ground level, and the centipede is like slithering with you, keeping up the speed.
Nice.
With that said, we are going to end session here.